Well, good evening, all my little Pokemons. Mewtwo with you tonight, and feeling interesting. We're going to have a little story time today from all the stuff that's happened over the last 3 or so days. So, Friday we got off work, as usual, and that was the last evening we were going to have to ourselves. Because Saturday was the day that my sister and her boyfriend showed up, and I've been here since then. And will be until they get an apartment. This is the world of it starting out interesting. And the fact that I'm actually recording this while they're here and can hear me potentially does let you know I'm not going to say anything bad. Nothing seriously bad anyway. It was not a bad move as far as that goes. They started packing apparently about 8 a.m. there. The trailer and the pickup truck and the car, filling up as much as they could. And they didn't get to leave till about 4 p.m., which meant they didn't get here till almost 9:30. I thought ahead, though, from the last time we did any of this, and I called ahead and got Chinese food. So I went and picked up a whole pile of delicious from a local Chinese place. Enough so that everyone can have plenty, and we just finished. I think all but one thing is in the fridge. There's a tiny bit left of it. Today is Tuesday. This was from Saturday night. That tells you how much stupid Chinese I ordered. It was all still good. It was such a nice day on Saturday. It was beautiful. Finished all the cleaning we wanted to get done. Everything is awesome. They got here at 9:30, and it downpoured. Right as they pulled in. But we got everything unloaded more or less safely. Filled up half our garage full of stuff, plus all the stuff that ended up in the house for them to use while they're here. But with the two of us here, his dad, both of them, Autumn, Javi, we all got this done pretty darn quick. The actual loading happened in well under an hour for everything, so that says we were on a mission and we didn't have much distance to cover. Because literally we parked the trailer directly in front of the garage bay where the stuff was going. So that happened fast. That was easy peasy. The first night we basically unwinded. After that, we ate the Chinese food that I picked up. Sat around, talked a bit. Got everybody set up for where they were at least going to sleep. And then Sunday, we started the more breaking in stuff. Unpacking a little bit here and there that was necessary for life. Getting equipment set up. And taking my sister around to visit some of the local stores. Nothing like super special local, more along the lines of where the regular grocery stores are. So that was a fun experience, actually getting to go out with my sister grocery shopping. I'm so used to having done it by myself for the last year. It was refreshing to have someone in the car, first off, driving, secondly, at the store with me. I made her learn roads. I'm a mean brother. I deal with me. But that went quite well. Of course, you forget things when you go to the store every time. It's not possible, especially if you got someone who's still thinking about the fact that things are already in their refrigerator because that's not their refrigerator anymore, and you never remember everything someone else doesn't have. Like, we still apparently need ketchup because neither of us eat ketchup. So that's a fixed item we need to get sooner or later here. If not in the next few days, next weekend. Not a big deal. And then Monday morning happened. I got Monday off work for free because I had something to do. I had an appointment. It was my first COVID shot. I got to go over to the Kroger just around the block from us. Got there at 9 a.m., got my paperwork signed in, and I got my first poke. And it's Tuesday night now. We're at 9:20 something, so it's been roughly 36 hours since I got my injection in this arm. And as far as I can get it up in Mewtwo because my arm is slightly restricted, I'm actually not feeling any pain going up. I didn't feel anything at all up until about 11 o'clock last night, which would be about 14 hours. It just felt like a tired arm, like I could have done a little bit too much working out, maybe lifted weights too much or curls or something. Similar, my feeling to how my legs would feel if I walked maybe 2 more miles than I should have walked that day. Not like death pain, more of a, oh, you were stupid, and you're going to spend more time in your chair today. So in this case, it's, you're stupid, you're going to get things off the high shelf with your right arm today. Fortunately, I have a desk job, so that's not a big deal. And if I was just wearing Mewtwo, if it is still hurting at all, I actually just pulled my arm here a few times, and I'm not feeling any pain. So probably because I'm not, like, my elbow is here, so I'm not able to get all the way straight up, so it may still be sore. It was more in the shoulder muscles. Anyway, no, it was actually really easy. It was painless. It was a very small needle. I used to do allergy injections and vitamin injections in the shoulder with my mother when I was a teenager. She'd do mine, I do hers. So I'm used to that kind of a needle. It's small. If you know what you're doing as far as hitting the target, you're not gonna, the patient doesn't really even hardly feel it. They might feel the slight prick of the initial hit. Otherwise, it just goes right in. And the nursey type, I'm not sure what level of nursing they were, the administrator at the pharmacy was very nice, and she seemed pretty good at what she did, and she did 5 of us all in a row, and then did one to the other side, and did 5 more people right in a row. So, it was nice. That's only side effect I've really had. Someone asked me if I was sleepy today, that day from it. And it's hard to tell if that made me sleepy, and I'll be honest on this. I had to get up early to go to this, over an hour earlier than I normally would get up for work that day. So I was already on the drowsy level when the game started, and then I went and did some shopping afterwards. I needed to get some things from the hardware store and some cleaning products, so I hit a couple of places after I got my shot since I was off anyway. And I was in the car, and I go to the bank, had to cash a check, normal adulting things. So yeah, that was enough stuff that would make me feel a little bit nappish. Slow, early start, going to several stores, walking around, and by the time I was getting back, it's around the time, it's coming close to when I have my nap midday at work. I take a nap on my lunch break. I'm old. I deal with me. That's just a thing. So, no, I'm feeling pretty good. Everybody's doing good in their own spaces here. We have enough area that no one's feeling too confined by having extra humans in the house. Food preparation has gone well for these first 2 nights. We did chicken legs yesterday because I wanted to buy chicken thighs, which means they were on sale. They were all sold out, so I had to buy legs. Such is life. They still turned out good. Everybody liked them. Tonight we did tacos. Worked out great. So far, so good. Cooking here, working fine. Um, and as I said before, I think there is one little bit of Chinese food left in the fridge, like a tiny bit of either like the beef and broccoli or the Singapore Mayfun. Something is left in there. And of course, several cubes of white rice, which will probably hit the can in a couple days if we don't eat it all. I might try and snack a couple of them with some hoisin or something. We'll see. I hate wasting, but I mean, everything you buy there comes with a cube of white rice, so it adds up fast. Anyway, that's life so far recently. It's not been bad. I'm optimistic, and well, it's nice to get to see my sister again. I've missed having family around, and she's basically around here now. She's working out of my kitchen. The breakfast nook is now her office for the moment, and that's not a bad thing. Nice environment, far enough away from where we're on the phones, and it's a nice, pleasant spot to be. So that is today in a nutshell, in the last 3 days. So far, no major problems. We're all happy campers, and I got to record videos tonight, so that says something. Combined with everything that was happening yesterday, we're still getting a little settling, and that's why I didn't get any recording done. But today I did, and this particular video is definitely going up tonight. We'll see what else I feel like uploading. Probably at least some fursuit video. If Autumn's feeling good tonight, we'll see about what we can do together. Don't want to spoil anything. You'll see if you see it. But for now, that's that. As for your experience on this, but I don't think any of you have quite experienced this exact scenario, where you have your sister and her boyfriend move into your house while they're apartment hunting, and you got a COVID-19 shot. I mean, that's kind of a combined, interesting train wreck of a fun moment all at once. But hey, if you had interesting experiences with a family member moving in with you temporarily, comments box. If you want to talk about how your injection or injections have gone so far with ye old vaccine, also comment box. Try not to be too graphic, but saying things that hurt or didn't hurt, that's perfectly okay. I know some people get kind of squinked about that. I know a few people were getting a little antsy when they like knowing people were getting their shots, but actually seeing the photos of the shot going in, that kind of weirded them out. So you can't post pictures in YouTube comments, I don't think, so we're pretty safe there. I posted a picture on my Twitter while I was sitting there waiting of my arm with a Band-Aid, so that's as much graphic as I'm willing to get. But hey, April 19th, I get my second shot. They say Pfizer, once you've had it for about a week, it goes into full effect. So by May, I hit quasi-normal again. The zoo will just be opening, so I can go to the zoo. I'll probably still wear my mask, just for safety's sake. Definitely still social distance, because that's actually a good idea. I'm not saying you have to sit far away from everybody in a restaurant or something. We're not share salt shakers with other people. But I can definitely see here at the zoo. It's a big place. Don't crowd the other people. The lion is still going to be there. The bat-eared fox is still going to be there. I'm still going to take about 50 photos of each of them. And the hyenas. If the serval ever comes out from under his tree. And if the clouded leopard actually comes into somewhere visible. All those things are getting photos. Along with everything else. And the kangaroos if they're being cute. Which they usually are. Well, so that's a thing. So in the end, those things comment and box words. But in the end, don't forget to like and subscribe. The little dingly bell, let you know when I post new videos. Who knows? Could be a Mewtwo video. You can tell by my upward attire, I just did a full suit video in the buff on Mewtwo, so that's on the future banquet. And of course, my Patreon link and my coffee link are in the description box below. But for now, this little Pokemon's going to head on off. You all keep being good little mons, and I'll see you again on a future video. For now, ta-ta everyone.